Good evening, Southeast Texas. Welcome to 12 News Plus. We're going to spend the next 10 minutes and give you a detailed forecast over the next 7 days across Southeast Texas. Today we saw beautiful weather. Well, I say that. We got some clouds, but right now it looks pretty nice over in Lake Charles. This view courtesy of Market Basket, part of the Roofing 911 Skycam network. No rain fell across Southeast Texas, right in line with our forecast, and we're going to go with dry weather coming up tomorrow. Unfortunately, the allergy report shows higher levels compared to today, compared to yesterday. As you can see, moderate levels of tree pollen, weed, and grass pollen, mold also at moderate levels. And as far as the aches and pains index, looks pretty good as we work on into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, into Monday. May go a little bit higher. We'll go with moderate levels as we work on into Tuesday and Wednesday before falling next Thursday with that cold front moving on in. In your weather headlines, we're looking at the warming trend continuing. Dry weather is expected the next several days for the Triangle. However, up in the lakes area, Friday night, that's tomorrow night, and into Saturday night, may see scattered showers and storms up in the lakes area. A couple clusters of storms may just graze the lakes area. So no wet weather for the Triangle. And then we expect maybe a cold front as we head towards next Thursday. And that could bring us some scattered showers and storms. No help from the drought index or drought monitor across Southeast Texas, still at a level 4 across the area. Hopefully we'll get some improvement. No burn bans. That's also the good news. And tomorrow it looks like the wildfire threat will be basically very low across Southeast Texas. As far as rainfall, Friday night and again Saturday night, we may see a couple rounds of showers and storms just graze the lakes area, staying north of the Triangle. And this is through Wednesday, not including next Thursday's potential scattered showers and storms. So it looks mainly dry here in the Triangle, all up towards the lakes area over the next 6 days. And track the showers and storms for tomorrow night up in the lakes area. Download the live radar 24/7 on Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku and start streaming today. So as I said, dry weather for the Triangle through at least Wednesday. If anybody gets any rain and thunderstorm activity, it was be for the lakes area Friday night and into Saturday night, well north of the Triangle. We'll go with a 30% coverage this far out for next Thursday as that cold front comes in to the area by next, say, Friday. Could be talking about some lows in the 50s. We'll see. It's a little bit ahead of schedule. But as you can see, pretty normal for high temperatures on Friday as we're at 81. The highs normally go up to 82 on Wednesday and Thursday. And you can see those highs are about 5 degrees above normal. So the warming trend will continue unabated, but nothing record-breaking expected. We saw absolutely nothing across Southeast Texas as far as rainfall. As you can see, skies are becoming partly to mostly cloudy out there. We expect the clouds to fill in later tonight with mostly cloudy skies developing on the Pro Roofing Concepts satellite and radar loop. Across the state, temperatures are in the 70s East Texas, 80s Central and South Texas, a few 90s over towards Midland, back over towards Presidio. But we're also watching the potential for some big storms up towards Oklahoma. That's why there's a tornado watch in effect. And as you can see, southeast winds continuing off the Gulf and feeding up in the lower levels up towards Oklahoma. At the same time, we're watching this piece of energy. This is a jet streak, a piece of the jet stream that's going to cause lift over Oklahoma. It's already doing so into Kansas with storms up that way. And you can see that disturbance moving in the jet stream. That will be reaching Oklahoma. That's where they'll be seeing the potential for tornadoes up there, obviously well to the north. But another reason that we did not see shower and thunderstorm activity is look at the ridging. See that? Let me try that again. Ridge of high pressure over our area. It's weak, but there's a ridge of high pressure over our area. That's why we saw no rain today. There's no sea breeze. There's no disturbances. That's why we didn't go with any rainfall today, and we don't expect that coming up for tomorrow. It looks like a dry day for the most part. Maybe a sprinkle or two, but certainly not a 20% coverage. Tonight, though, will be very warm, and it's because of low clouds reforming over the area and also because of breezy southeasterly winds off the Gulf. So we may not go below 69, 70 up in the lakes area, maybe a little bit warmer. And in the Triangle, we're looking at lower, perhaps mid-70s for low temperatures tomorrow morning. So we'll start the day off on a cloudy, warm, humid note. And then tomorrow, we'll go with partly sunny skies. Again, maybe a sprinkle or two, but certainly a lot less than a 10% coverage. That's why there's nothing in my forecast. I think we'll see high temperatures coming up tomorrow afternoon into the low to mid 80s across southeast Texas. Maybe we can scour out those clouds and go partly cloudy tomorrow afternoon. And again, this is not record breaking. We've seen this before. And again, it does look like a little bit above normal. Again, there's the ridge of high pressure. Notice the disturbance well off to the north, headed towards Oklahoma. That's where they could see tornadoes coming up tonight. But again, with that ridge of high pressure, no disturbances, no sea breeze. How are you going to make shower and thunderstorm activity? You don't. And that's what happened today. Tomorrow, let's see. Ridge of high pressure, it's very, very weak. No disturbances, no sea breeze. So no rain tomorrow in the triangle. Now the lakes area, they could see with this disturbance right here, just glancing the lakes area, could see some scattered showers coming up tomorrow night. And if not tomorrow night, then as we head towards, say, Friday or Saturday night into Sunday morning, could see some thunderstorms north of the triangle up in the lakes area. Those would be carried with the upper level winds off to the east and southeast. So again, we'll probably see thunderstorms over towards Oklahoma, the Red River Valley, and those will be pushed and carried off towards the east and south and east, just possibly grazing the lakes area. But also look at another ridge of high pressure building over the area as we work on into Monday. Look at the ridge. Yeah, we got a disturbance, but because of the ridge and capping, it's going to be hard to make shower and thunderstorm activity. So we'll continue with dry weather, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday here in the triangle, and Monday. Now, Tuesday, look at the ridge building on in. Even higher or stronger ridge of high pressure coming in from the south. And even though we do have disturbances over our area, guess what? Another limiting factor. The air at 10,000 feet is going to be exceedingly dry, so it's hard to make thunderstorm activity with that. So we'll continue with dry weather through Wednesday of next week. Now we get a change. Look at what happens next Thursday. Trough of low pressure. Look at all the disturbances. We moisten up in the atmosphere. Then you can have shower and thunderstorm activity. And that's when we expect at least scattered showers and storms in our forecast. On the Gulf, looking at slightly choppy seas around 2 to 3 feet in your coastal marine forecast. Water temperature 76. Tomorrow we'll see southeast winds at 10 to 15 knots. Only one high tide tomorrow at Sabine Pass at 12:27 p.m. Our forecast tonight becoming mostly cloudy, warm, humid, and breezy. About 69, 70 in the lakes, lower 70s in the triangle. Could be closer to 74 at Sabine Pass. And then for tomorrow, we'll go with breezy south and southeasterly wind, maybe gusting at times up to 20 miles an hour. Not going to be that windy, but it'll be breezy as high temperatures will reach the low to mid 80s across southeast Texas. Again, those winds gusting at times up to 20 miles an hour. Again, partly sunny is between partly cloudy and mostly cloudy, if you're wondering. Taking a look at your weather impact 7-day forecast. So Friday, no disturbances, no sea breeze, and a weak ridge of high pressure, no rain. Over the weekend, warming temperatures. Look at the lows well into the 70s. It's going to be humid. And we're also looking at those highs into the mid 80s. Partly cloudy skies Saturday. Sunday looks like partly sunny skies. The ridge of high pressure builds on in. It's a weak one, but sufficiently strong enough with no disturbances to warrant any shower and thunderstorm activity as we head on into Monday with that high rising to around 86. Now, we may be in the mid 80s here in the triangle, but if we get some sun up in the lakes area, don't be surprised if you get the upper 80s, maybe around 90 degrees coming up, say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. And again, with the ridging, weak ridging, and the lack of dry air, very dry air in the mid levels of the atmosphere, if we see anything, it would be showers on Wednesday. So it looks like dry weather will persist in the triangle. Now, this is the triangle. For the lakes area, I'll say it again. Friday night, Saturday night, you could see thunderstorms just grazing the lakes area, so be aware of that. Then as we head towards Thursday of next week, this far out, we'll go with about a 30 to 40% coverage of scattered showers and thunderstorms as this cold front begins to work on into our area. Modeling showing that coming in as we head towards late Thursday into the overnight hours, and we'll likely see scattered showers and storms in the forecast across southeast Texas. Hey, hope you're doing well and this Thursday night. Thanks so much for watching 12 News Plus, and we'll see you tonight at 10 p.m.